Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into 10 gardening hacks that are absolute game changers. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these tips are guaranteed to help you grow your best garden yet. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's get started. Now you know how much I love a good tool that can do it all, right? Let me introduce you to your new best friend, the hori knife. This Japanese tool is like the Swiss Army knife of the garden. It's got a sharp, serrated edge for sawing through roots, a pointed tip for digging planting holes, and a measurement guide on the blade. With a few swift motions, you've dug the perfect hole. This little beauty does it all. It's also amazing for weeding. The pointed tip pops those pesky weeds right out. Once you start using a hori knife, you'll wonder how you ever gardened without one. Okay, get ready to have your mind blown because we're about to talk about electroculture. This technique has actually been around for centuries. Basically, electroculture is all about using natural energy from the atmosphere to stimulate plant growth. It's a completely natural and organic way to help your plants thrive without relying on expensive fertilizers or chemicals. One popular way is to use copper antennas or rods placed around your garden to attract and channel that natural energy down into the soil. Studies have shown that it can lead to increased yields, stronger root systems, and even improved resistance to pests and diseases. If you're looking for a way to give your garden a natural edge, I highly recommend checking out electroculture. It's a fascinating and effective way to harness the power of nature to grow your healthiest garden yet. Alright, let's be honest. Who doesn't love getting a surprise package in the mail? And when that package is filled with gardening goodies, well, that's just pure joy. That's where gardening subscription boxes come in. They're like a little gift to yourself, or the gardener in your life, delivered right to your doorstep every month. The best part? There's a subscription box out there for every type of gardener. Whether you're into succulents, herbs, veggies, or just love trying new and unique plants, there's a box out there with your name on it. I'm a big fan of the Kevin's Epic Gardening Box. Every month, they send you a curated collection of seeds, tools, and even little gardening projects to try. Plus, it's like having a personal gardening mentor in a box. They usually include detailed instructions and tips, so even if you're a beginner, you can feel confident trying out new things. Don't let a small space cramp your gardening style. Vertical gardening is here to save the day. This space-saving technique is all about thinking outside the traditional garden bed and utilizing vertical surfaces to grow your plants. Think trellises bursting with juicy tomatoes, walls adorned with cascading herbs, or even hanging planters overflowing with vibrant strawberries. Vertical gardening is especially perfect for urban dwellers, apartment balconies, or anyone short on square footage. It's amazing how much you can grow in a small area when you start thinking vertically. Plus, it adds a whole new dimension of beauty to your outdoor space. Imagine a plain wall transformed into a lush green tapestry of herbs and flowers. Gardening should be a joy for everyone, regardless of age or physical ability. With a little help from some innovative gardening tools, we can make sure that everyone can experience the therapeutic benefits of getting their hands dirty. There are some incredible tools out there designed specifically to make gardening more accessible and enjoyable for seniors or anyone with limited mobility. For example, raised garden beds are a godsend for anyone who has difficulty bending over. They bring the garden up to a more comfortable height, so you can tend to your plants without straining your back. And speaking of comfort, have you seen those kneeling pads with handles? They provide support while kneeling and make it easier to get up and down. There are also tools with ergonomic designs, like lightweight hoses, long-handled pruners, and even self-watering planters. Nature is pretty amazing, isn't it? It's full of these incredible symbiotic relationships, like the magical world of companion planting. This age-old technique is all about pairing certain plants together to benefit each other. One of the biggest benefits of companion planting is natural pest control. Some plants naturally repel certain pests, while others attract beneficial insects that prey on those pesky critters. For example, planting marigolds alongside your tomatoes is a classic companion planting combination. Marigolds release a scent that repels whiteflies and nematodes, which can wreak havoc on tomato plants. Another great pairing is basil and tomatoes. Basil repels tomato hornworms, those sneaky little green caterpillars that can decimate your tomato plants seemingly overnight. And as a bonus, basil actually improves the flavor of tomatoes. Ready to turn your kitchen scraps into gardening gold? Then let's talk composting. Composting is like nature's recycling system, breaking down organic materials like food scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich black gold that your plants will absolutely love. You can start a compost pile right in your backyard, or even if you're short on space, there are tons of compact compost bins available that fit perfectly on a patio or balcony. Think of all the food scraps that end up in the landfill: eggshells, coffee grounds, vegetable peels. Instead of tossing them out, you can give them a second life as nutrient-rich fertilizer for your garden. Plus, composting is incredibly beneficial for the environment. It reduces landfill waste, decreases the need for chemical fertilizers, and helps create healthy, fertile soil. Water is precious, and conserving it is more important than ever. That's why I'm a huge advocate for rainwater harvesting. It's a simple and sustainable way to collect rainwater and use it to irrigate your garden. Every time it rains, you're getting a free delivery of water straight from the sky. Instead of letting it run off, capture it and put it to good use. Let's talk about the unsung hero of the garden: mulch. Mulching is like tucking your plants in for a good night's sleep. It's a layer of organic or inorganic material spread over the soil surface, and it does wonders for your garden. One of the main benefits of mulch is moisture retention. It acts like a barrier, preventing the soil from drying out too quickly, which is especially crucial during hot, dry summers. And if you use organic mulch, like wood chips, bark, or straw, it will eventually break down and add valuable nutrients to your soil. Want to grow fresh, delicious vegetables year-round, no matter where you live? Then you need to check out the Earthbox gardening system. It's a self-contained, sub-irrigated gardening system that takes the guesswork out of growing your own food. The Earthbox is essentially a self-watering planter box with a clever design that ensures your plants get the perfect amount of water and nutrients. It's like having a mini garden on your patio, balcony, or even indoors. One of the things I love most about the Earthbox is its simplicity. You don't need a green thumb to be successful with it. It comes with easy-to-follow instructions, and because it's self-watering, you don't have to worry about constantly checking the moisture levels of your soil. The Earthbox is also incredibly versatile. You can grow a wide variety of vegetables, herbs, and even flowers in it. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 genius gardening hacks that are guaranteed to help you grow your best garden yet. I hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring. If you found value in today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another gardening tip. Check the links in the description for our favorite tools and resources. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video.